wasn't the brightness that drew me in. It was the flickering, the wearing thin, the way you burned like you knew the end, but kept on glowing around the bend. I've seen the moths chase blinding light, crash into something too alive, too bright, but I was drawn to your dimming glow, the kind of flame that burns quiet and slow. And everyone said leave it alone, that love in a dying fire only leaves you cold. But I pulled my chair up closer still. There's a devotion in me the reason never will. I'm not chasing something brilliant, I'm sitting with something real. A moth to a dying flame, not for the burn but for the feel of being the one who stayed when the light got low and strange. I'm not blind, I see you fading, I'm just not ready for the dark. Moth to a dying flame, guarding what's left of your heart. You apologize for dimming down, for not being the sun you were in town. But I never came to you for blaze, I came for the warmth inside the haze. You say you're not worth tending to, that I should find a fire brand new. But there's a language in your amber light that I've been learning how to read at night. And I know what the cold feels like, I've stood in enough dark rooms to know that your kind of light is worth whatever I might lose. I'm not chasing something brilliant, I'm sitting with something real. Moth to a dying flame, not for the burn but for the feel of being the one who stayed when the light got low and strange. I'm not blind, I see you fading, I'm just not ready for the dark. Moth to a dying flame, guarding what's left of your heart. Maybe this is foolish, maybe I'll be left with ash. Maybe devotion without reason is the only kind that lasts. There's a difference between burning yourself for someone's light and simply refusing to leave someone alone in the night. I'm not destroying myself for you, I'm just choosing to remain. There's a kind of love that doesn't need a reason to explain. Some flames don't go out brightly, they just quietly fade to warm. And I wanna be there for that too, not just the fire but the form. Last night you said, I don't know how much longer, and I just took your hand and said, I know, I know, I'm not going anywhere, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not chasing something brilliant, I found something true. A moth to a dying flame, but the flame I chose was you. And when the last light goes and the room goes cold and strange, I'll have been the one who stayed, I'll have loved you all the way. Moth to a dying flame till there's nothing left to save. Moth to a dying flame, I would do it all again.